Do you mind if I record a little bit of this before we...
No, it's fine.
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's bright. What's the name of the one we're doing today?
Remembering your stillness.
Okay. That sounds good. How long is it?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Is it a long one? There's only like one long one, right? Which is
13. They're just 13 minutes.
Oh, that's actually on the longer side.
Oh.
Some of them are like 9. I feel like there's one that's 7.
One was 14 the other day. It's a long one.
I think there's one that's 19 that's
oh my goodness.
It's like a walking meditation.
Oh, that's cool.
Or something about walking or nature. Yeah. Oh, this is the best tea. Oh, thank you. It's so nice to have tea made for me.
I like making tea for you.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Okay. It's nice to be with you in the mornings,
It's nice to
which is not usual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today on Live Awake, it's time to remember now. Here's
You did that on Insight Timer?
Sometimes it's easier for me to find it there.
How was it?
It was good. It was good. It's always really good for me when I'm able to get to a place where I'm free of judgment. How was that for you, baby?
Well, it's interesting to do it with you because I'm hyper aware of, like, you know, at first our bodies were touching, and then I was like, I should not be touching you at all. And then, of course, I want to touch you because sitting next to you for 14 minutes and not touching you seems wrong. And I'm like, I can't touch you. I can't mess up your meditation. And so then I was like, and of course I'm like shifting and moving. And then I finally like let it go that I was shifting and moving, because I'm like, you know, when I normally listen to Sarah, it's in the car and I'm driving. And she's like, close your eyes. And I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. So I just let it go. And I was like, you know, I want to drink my tea. And Eddie says I can. So I'm going to drink my tea. And I'm thirsty. It's warm. So I had to go through that. And, whereas yesterday when I was listening to her meditation, it was about, I think it was about the same. You said this was 14 minutes and yesterday's was about 12. I got through 7 minutes of it and I was like, I can't do any more. I'll do the rest later. And I think that in her meditation, she repeats these concepts, you know, and kind of sometimes goes deeper and sometimes just it's sort of like a circling around the same kind of ideas. And I think that's good because that's, you know, because you can take something in and then not really let it sink in, and then she kind of comes back to it. So I felt like I wasn't fully hanging on every word, but I was like kind of inside nodding with the like, you know, getting back to or getting to a place of like slowing down. You know, I've been talking a lot to you about, I feel like everything that I'm doing right now is about slowing down, like the KonMari and the yoga training, teacher training I did last year, and the breathe, that was breathe for change, the bright line eating. Everything starts with a B, it seems. Bright line eating, you know, is having to prepare your foods and eating, you know, certain portions and then planning them ahead of time. Like all of that is a slowing down with intention and mindfulness and purpose. And that feels really feeding. It feels really, really, I feel like I've been like running. And I'm like finally like, oh, okay. I don't have to run anymore. I don't have to run into being, you know, the best me. In fact, that's not been working. That's actually been, I think, on different levels harmful. And so I'm really excited about this. And somebody has said in one of the Facebook groups that they were like, can you get addicted to meditating? I was like, yeah. And they were like, because I just want more of feeling like this. And I'm like, yeah, I know what you're feeling. I get what you're feeling. So, yeah. Thanks for doing it with me today.
You're welcome.